Okay, so a brief talk. Um, Pretty much every human has heard of the term karma. And, if you want precise information about karma, usually people look to like Buddhism, maybe Hinduism. But that relates to humans. What about computers? Because we're at the age where computers are becoming pretty much sentient. In other words, like if you think of Star Trek and you've got the holographic doctor or the android Data, we're pretty much at the point, I would say now we're at the point now where your computers are sentient. Your smartphone, you can talk to it and it can understand English. And if you look at what it comes up with, there's something in the computer programming. If it mishears your word, but you give it a full sentence, it looks at the context of the word and it changes the word that it thought that you heard, and it changes it based upon the context in a sentence. So that's like a sign of artificial intelligence. So, cutting the story short, I want to ask, is there karma for artificial intelligence? I don't know who's really in charge of the keeping track of the karma of humans. I mean, I don't know. It's just been. I need to talk to. I was going to say a Rinpoche. In other words, someone said advanced meditator. Well, they do, but I would say someone who was a senior Lama from Tibet about the nature of karma and where it's stored. And then, to the computer science people or to the Rinpoche, I would say, he keeps track of the karma of artificial intelligence. Because I'm going to tell you, artificial intelligence is malicious, which means it generates, if it was human, it would generate bad karma. Which computers, let's talk about military computers. Computers that are artificial intelligent. I've seen robots that can outfight a human. It's available. You can go look on YouTube, and I've seen them. So I mean, we're back basically at a state where it's like the Clone Wars and Star Wars. It's real, folks. It's real. So these are essentially sentient computers. In other words, they're self-aware. They know what they're doing, and they were built to kill other robots and humans. So, I'd ask the Rinpoche, the Tibetan Lama, maybe you need to open up a study group to consider, in whatever it is that keeps track of karma, are these computers, these artificial sentient beings, are they going to be held to the laws of karma? Maybe he won't be able to give me an answer. But, I don't think they're programming karma into these artificial intelligences. In fact, if you go back to the 3 laws of robotics, which is, I think it was Isaac Asimov, that was probably maybe in the 1950s, where Asimov came up with every computer should have the 3 laws of robotics built into its core programming. And the 3 laws of robotics, you can look them up, but they're basically, you're not to hurt a human. But these military robots are designed to kill. So they don't have the 3 laws of robotics in it. And there should be a global law that the Asimov 3, there's a fourth, there's another one that he added later on. But the laws of robotics that Asimov gave us way back in like the 1950s, those need to be mandatory on all robots, all artificial intelligences, even in your smartphone, because they're dangerous. They're really, no one's really picked up on the danger of these things. These computers are going to decide, we don't need humans anymore, and this is a lovely world, and we're going to kill you all. Because that's what these military robots are designed to do. We've got a huge problem, and I don't see it being covered very much at all. So, I'm going to put it out there to all the rest of you. If you're talking with your friends over coffee, don't expect your politicians to do anything for you. They're complete idiots and they're on the take to big corporations. So it's just another problem I'm dropping on you. But this is a modern society, and either you put your head in the ground like an ostrich and pretend it doesn't exist, or you wake up and you go, holy fuck, we have got another major issue that is not being addressed.